All right, you always say you want to watch me work out because you don't really think I do it.
So pulling back on those
15-minute
hands
workout.
and
Here we
elbows,
go.
and at the same time
Warm-up
bringing up
time.
opposite side knees. Moving at a warm-up pace here, so no reason to rush. Bring that knee up as high as you can, whether that's parallel to the ground or a little bit lower. We're not going to count any repetitions in the warm-up or throughout the workout. We're just going to encourage you to move at your own pace. This one's working your quads, hamstrings, glutes, shoulders, upper back, chest, all getting warmed up at the same time on this one.
I feel it, feeling warm already.
Making sure to pull back on those elbows and really open that chest up. Let's do this one for just last 10 seconds. Making sure to breathe throughout. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, moving into a move for our upper back. It's called pull the rope. Your feet shoulder width apart, weight back in your hips, slight bend in your upper body. Now we're going to reach, stretch that upper back, and then pull, reach, and pull like we're pulling a rope. Just envision that imaginary rope. Every time you're reaching as far as you can, getting that stretch in your upper back, and then pulling back from that elbow will also help you to engage your lats. Make sure to breathe, keep that core tight, back straight, and just to warm up here, so don't go at too crazy of a pace. And the purpose of our warm up here is to increase your overall body temperature, get your heart rate up, and at the same time we like to sneak a little bit of mobility work in here, all at the same time. Again, pulling back from that elbow every time, reaching as far as you
I
can.
feel like I'm milking a long cow.
Excellent. Let's go last 10 seconds on this one. Keep that breathing going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, next we're going to warm up our posterior chain, which is our whole back side. Feet are a little wider than shoulder width on this one with their toes pointed out. We're going to do a posterior swing to overhead. Slight bend in those knees. You're going to hike your hands between your legs, breathing back straight, and then bring those arms up overhead, feeling that stretch in your shoulders.
Cut it out.
So this one isn't, don't turn it into a squat, but instead we're hinging at the hips and then squeezing those glutes up at the top.
Like you're trying to slam a door shut with just your tushy. Just push it back.
Pushing your hips back every time, all in the hips. And then bring those arms straight up overhead. This one's working on your hamstrings, your glutes, lower back, upper back, and shoulder mobility. All getting nice and warm on this one.
So you want to inhale as you swing under, and exhale as you bring those hands overhead.
That's it. And we're going to talk a lot about proper breathing today and making sure you're exhaling on the hardest part of the move. Good standard rule of thumb. Get that head in line with your spine, so you don't want your eyes up like this as you're going down, but instead allow those eyes to travel down, keeping your head right in line with your spine as you're hinging at those hips. Good. Nice consistent breathing here. Should feel a stretch in your hamstrings and in your backside as you're going down.
I feel it.
Feels good. I use this today. Feeling a little tight. All right, let's keep it up. The last 10 seconds. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, shake those arms loose. Ready to work?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
All right, let's do
do
it. So we are going to use our light hand weights. Totally up to you. If you want to use some light hand
2
weights,
pounds.
Buddy's going to use some water
Water
bottles,
bottles or nothing at all.
or just your own body weight. Okay, so we're going to do a side raise plus front kick. So at the same time, we're going to bring both hands up or both arms out until they're parallel to the floor, and then we're going to alternate front kicks.
I'm
Right?
doing a little bit of a lower kick. You notice I'm not going quite as high as Coach Kozak. So just work within your fitness level here.
Yeah, you decide exactly how high you want to get those kicks. Don't want to go too crazy where you're losing balance, but at the same time pushing yourself. Always a good happy medium between the two.
A lot of coordination going on here.
Exactly. We're going to do a lot of compound moves today. We're going to get a lot of work in a short period of time. And if any of these moves today, you start with a higher weight, and you need to lower your weight, feel free to do so. Or just no weight at all. Or vice versa, if you find any of the moves too easy, then go ahead and increase that resistance. Work on consistent breathing on this one. And for that kick, you're bringing the knee up, and then you're extending at the leg. Excellent. I'm already feeling a nice shoulder burn
Ooh, me
here.
too.
It's working, everybody. Getting to get that heart rate up quick, fast, and in a hurry. Let's go. Last 10 seconds on this first one. Come on. Let's go, tribe. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, I'm hanging on to my hand weights, moving into a bent over arm swing. So feet are shoulder width apart, bending over on a 45-degree angle, palms are facing backwards. We're going to alternate. One arm is going to go up, one arm is going to go back. So getting full range of motion on both sides of the swing. One arm is pulling back and you're feeling that lat and tricep engage. And the other arm that's coming up overhead, feeling your upper back trap and posterior deltoid taking over.
We really want to make sure that we're keeping a nice, stable core throughout this entire movement. So if you feel like you're having to use a little extra momentum and swing, then you might want to reduce your weight just a little bit.
And so you always trying to stay under control here. Also keep that head in line with your spine, so you shouldn't be having your head up on this one, but instead, a nice little forward gaze going. Head right in line with your spine.
Ooh.
Emphasizing both ends of the move here.
My shoulders are feeling it.
Yeah, today is a total body workout. It may be a cardio workout, but that doesn't mean that it's all legs. We're getting full body involved today. And yes, this was definitely working your shoulders as well as your back. A little bit of chest and triceps as well. It's the last 10 seconds. Fighting through it, everybody. Right there with you for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, shake those arms loose. We're going to move into either a lunge back plus curl
or a step back plus a curl.
Feet are shoulder width apart, and then we're going to alternate stepping back. I'm dropping both knees to a 90-degree angle.
And I'm just going to step backwards and return right back to starting position.
You decide which one's more appropriate for you, and that may mean a move in between the two, where I'm coming all the way down to a 90-degree angle. You might drop that back knee a little bit, but not quite be able to get it all the way down. Again, you decide which is most appropriate for you. At the same time, we're curling up, working those biceps. This one's going to work your quads, hamstrings, glutes, biceps, forearms. Today's an efficient workout.
Definitely.
It's all about getting as much work in as we can in that short period of time. Let's go right here, Hasbit Tribe. Every repetition getting you just that much closer to your goal. Focusing on your breathing. Core staying tight. Let's go. Good time in that workout to remind yourself why you hit that play button today. What made you start this workout? What are you working towards? What are you going to achieve by getting this workout done? Focusing on those goals for the last 10 seconds right here.
Here we go.
Finish strong on this one. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, moving into a little bit of upper body movement.
I'm going to drop my dumbbells for this one.
And I'm holding on to mine. We're going to do a high punch out plus run in place. So bring those hands back to your chin every time. And then punching high overhead. Hot feet running in place at the same time, getting that heart rate up.
Light and on the balls of your feet. You want to return that energy back into the ground.
That's it, hot feet, hot feet. You decide if the dumbbells are appropriate for you or just using your own body weight is. Either way, keep those feet moving. Nice low impact on this one. Again, if you got neighbors underneath you, we don't want them to hear you.
No.
Nice soft ground contact. Hot feet, come on.
Let's go, tribe.
What do you got? Put it all out there. Almost there. Let's go. Last 10 seconds on this one. Fight through it. What do you got? For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Excellent. All right, I'm going to set my hand weights down for the next one, so no hand weights required. We're going to work our way on over to either a wall, countertop, or couch. We're going to do a wall push-up plus 2 knee raises. So we're going to have our hands in line with our chest. Bring our chest to the wall, elbows at a 90-degree angle. Push off. Now knee raise, and repeat. So for this move, the more upright you are, the easier it'll be, meaning the closer your feet are to the wall. And the more of an angle you're on, the harder the move will be. So if you really want to add more of a challenge, feel free to put your hands on either a low countertop or a couch, or just move your hands down the wall. On this one, we want to make sure that we're not bringing our face to the wall, but instead really emphasizing bringing our chest to the wall. Keeping those elbows bent, not locking them out at the top of the move. And then we're using our abs and our core muscles to bring those knees into our chest.
Kiki, what are you doing?
I want you to breathe in on the way down and exhale as you press off the wall. Excellent. Come on, keep it up, Hasbit Tribe. Getting as many in as you can here.
This is a great place to start if you want to progress into a push-up from the floor.
That's it. If you're not quite there yet on a regular push-up, this is a great progressive move. Let's go last 10 seconds on this one. We're almost there.
Building some strength here.
Fighting through, everyone. We're fighting through with you for the last 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent. Shake those arms
Holy
loose.
shit.
No weights again required for this next one. I'm going to do a lateral juke plus push.
And I'm going to do a side-to-side step plus a push.
So our footwork is the same. We're both swapping out that middle foot, but the main difference is I'm actually jumping from side to side.
And this is lower impact.
Yep, Claudia is just stepping from side to side. And at the same time, we're pressing out like we're a football player, or like we're pushing somebody. Big push, big power, using our chest as well as our shoulders. Making sure to put that weight back in your hips. Don't have your knees locked out on this one. Give it a nice soft bend in those knees throughout.
Work at your own pace.
That's it. And again, you decide which variation is most appropriate for you. Pushing yourself because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Lord knows
That's who you're in competition with right now.
Let's go, tribe.
Not us. In competition with yourself. With the you who couldn't do it yesterday. But today you're stronger. Come on. Let's go. Crank them out here. Let's go. Last 10 seconds. What do you got? Put it out there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Excellent job.
Nice work.
Shake those arms loose.
Ooh.
Grab a couple of deep breaths here. Allowing that heart rate to come down.
Yes.
We're going to move into a cool down. And the purpose of our cool down is to allow
See
that
how
heart
fast
rate
that was?
to come down slowly.
Look.
But also
You
to
see
get
the
some
sweat?
flexibility work in. We're
Sweat.
going to start with a one leg hip hinge.
Cool down
Foot
time.
bend in one leg, opposite leg out on that heel, pulling back on your toes, keeping that
See my
leg
foot?
straight. Now put the weight back in your hips as we bend over, hinge at the hips, keeping your back straight, feeling stretch all down that lead leg. Keeping your head in line with that spine.
Alright, you don't need to watch me cool down, but see how quick and easy it is?
Stretch.
Get that shit done.
Stretching your